Thank you, Mama, for all that you've done, Mama. That all this is created by my mother and no one else. And my mother has gone all out for the last 4 months. She's worked for, I think, 18, 19 hours a day. And I'm extremely grateful to Mama and thank you so much. I would like to thank each and every one of you present here. I know everyone has made it to Jamnagar to make me and Radhika feel special. We are all honored and humbled to have all of you here. I am sorry if we have caused any inconvenience to anyone. Please do forgive us, both the families. So I hope everyone is going to enjoy the coming 3 days, and I would just like to thank my mother, my father, my sister, and my brother, my sister-in-law, brother-in-law, for making this event so memorable for me and Radhika. I think my family has gone all out to make us feel special. Everyone has been sleeping for less than 3 hours a day for the last 2-3 months, and it's extremely, I'm so happy that I can share this joy with everyone out here. I really don't have words to express my gratitude. As many of you know, my life has not always been entirely a bed of roses. I've also experienced the pain of thorns. I've faced many health crises since childhood, but my father and mother have never let me feel that I've suffered. My father and mother have always stood by me, and my father and mother have always made me feel that if I can think, I'll do it. And I think that is what my father and mother mean to me, and I am eternally grateful. Now I'll come to Radhika. I'm 100% the lucky one. There's no doubt about that. I also don't know how I got Radhika. So I am definitely the most luckiest here. Radhika has been, for the last 7 years, it feels like I met Radhika yesterday. But every day I fall more and more in love. Like my brother-in-law says, that when he used to see my sister, he had volcanoes and fountains going up in his heart. I would say I have earthquakes and tsunamis going in my heart when I see Radhika. So thank you, Radhika, for everything. Viren uncle, Shaila auntie, Anjali Aman, thank you for welcoming me into your family with open arms. I am extremely, extremely thankful and grateful for having the patience for the last 7 years. Finally, the day is coming. And thank you, Aman. Thank you. I would like to take blessings from my grandmom, Kokila Mummy. So, as my mom, I think my mom said it, but Kokila Mummy comes from Jamnagar. And Kokila Mummy has been a big inspiration. My grandmother has been a big inspiration to me. I always take motivation. My grandfather, wherever he is, he'll be blessing me. My Nani has taught me how to be religious. She's a Nagar Brahmin. Very proudly, she tells me that I'm a Nagar Brahmin. So she teaches me everything about I've stayed mostly with my Nani when I was young. So she taught me everything. And I have Radhika's Nani here. Radhika's Nana is blessing us from top. My Nana is also blessing us from top. I'm sure they'll all be extremely happy. And over the next 2 days, you're going to see a small part of Vantara, I think tomorrow and day after. I hope it's as magical for all of you as it is for us. Vantara has been my passion for we started the first rescue center, I think, in 2008 when I was, 10, 12 years old. And it's been only possible because of my parents and my family's support. My mother and my father have always supported me and always taught me to serve. And this was my giving back to society. I started off small, and then, as my grandfather said, dare to dream. So I dreamt, and then I made it a reality. So today it's tomorrow you'll see I don't want to talk much about it. I want you all to experience it. And thank you. I know that we have already prolonged the show time, so I don't want to talk more. I'm going to make my better half speak on my behalf.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. Thank you so much for being here. Like Anant said, we are extremely humbled that you have all made it from around the world to come to our home. Thank you so much again from me, Anant, and both our families. When Anant and I decided to get married, the one place we wanted to celebrate was Jamnagar, really within our hearts. The hard work of our families and the dedication the Neeta auntie has to making all of our dreams a reality has made this possible. We have been extremely indulged. I have seen all the events with all of you for the first time today. I had no idea what was going to happen. I was so surprised when I walked in. People are asking me, is that normal? I said, it's normal if you have a mother-in-law like Neeta auntie. So thank you so much for doing this for us and letting us enjoy the process of our wedding. Anant and I are so lucky to have some of the most amazing women on this earth as our influences. Neeta auntie, who will move heaven and earth for her children. Isha, who is our most fierce protector. Shloka, you are the kindest person and I would be completely lost without you. Anjali, you are the force behind anything good that I have in me. Mama, you are our safe place. You've taught us how to be our most authentic selves, and you've taught us to find a silver cloud behind any grey, you've taught us to find a silver lining behind any grey cloud, and thank you so much for that. The men in our family are special too. I didn't forget about you guys. Papa, you are the most encouraging man I know. You have built the confidence of the three women around you with the utmost love and care. The example you have set as a father and a husband has shaped my life in so many ways you will never know. My brothers, Anand, Aku, and Aman, you bring so much laughter into our lives. You are our true kings of comedy. But at the same time, you are our most dependable allies. I love you three so much. And Mukesh uncle, you have been a father figure in my life from very early on in our relationship. And I truly hope for everybody that they have a champion for their relationship like you have been a champion for ours. For Anant and me, Jamnagar is where our heart is. This is where we grew up, where we became friends, where we fell in love, and where we built our relationship. Now, as we begin our future together, we will be doing it here, and we are so thankful that you get to see the beginning of it. This place has become part of our fondest memories, our deepest secrets, our loudest laughs, and the happiest times that we've had together as a family. It's seen us go through all our ups and downs. In March of 2020, Anant and I got locked down here and we couldn't go back to see our family for months. Although it was hard to stay away, we learned to appreciate the small joys of life. But in Jamnagar and with Anant, the small joys are once-in-a-lifetime experiences. One day, we got a call saying one of our rescued elephants was giving birth. Since she was brought up in captivity, she was extremely stressed by the process. I watched as Anant stood there with her Mabat through an 8-hour labor process, patting her down through it and calmly talking to her. Now we have a beautiful baby Hanuman who is almost 4 years old and as naughty as ever. People ask me, when did Anant start Vantara? I don't think there's any start date. It's always just been in his heart. He has been able to formalize this institution more and more over the years. I've had the privilege of watching Anant and his team pour their hearts and souls into making this vision a reality. Anant, I will never be able to express how proud I am of you. Someone once told me, what do you really find when you find a partner? What you really find is somebody to witness your life. There are over 1 billion people on this earth, and what does one life really mean? But when you find somebody to promise you to care about everything. The good, the bad, the beautiful, the bold, the sad, the mundane. You say, I will see you every day. Your life will not go unnoticed because I will notice it. Your life will not go unwitnessed because I will witness it. And Anant, I'm so blessed to be a witness to your beautiful life. Anant and I are so lucky to be able to share this place so close to our heart with you all. Jamnagar is not just an example of how expansive Indian industry can be, it's an example of how expansive a human heart can be. Anant's grandfather, Shri Dhirubhai Ambani, dreamt of opening the world's largest township here, the world's largest refinery here. Mukesh uncle executed this dream with precision, and Neeta auntie built a vibrant township and a green belt which was once barren land. This gave Anant the world's greatest canvas to fulfill his passions. 3 generations of our family have worked together and dedicated themselves to Jamnagar, and we feel so humbled to be able to share it with you all today. Thank you once again for being a part of our celebrations. I hope that the grace and the beauty and the magic of Vantara touches your hearts like it has ours.